guys, Latifa here. Welcome on another episode of bringing Nigeria to your screen like never before. Today is New Year, and because of this, I want to show you the crazy things that happen in Lagos when it's festive period. Let me tell you something. This is one of the closest place to the biggest market in Lagos, and which means you actually take buses here that will transport you to the biggest market on the island. Therefore, something happens here, and this is one of the most mysterious things that actually happen, is that you see the buses loading behind me. We call them Danfo. All of these buses are commuting people to the island, but there is something that happens along the line, and this something is what I want to show you today. Your patience is definitely required, because trust me, I'm taking you to the mind of Lagos. Lagos is damn chaotic, and I'm going to show you why. In order to show you this mystery, I also will be taking you down to the island from where we call Oyinbo. Let me tell you a short story about Oyinbo. There used to be a very popular pastor around here that called himself a god. So the name is more like a cliche when they say Jesu Oyinbo. So literally it means the Jesus Christ that resides in Oyinbo. But that's a story for another time. Basically, we're on our way to the place, not the place, the thing I want to show you. And if you're patient enough, you actually see. And guys, where we are going is actually a lot different from most of the things you have seen before, because we are talking about Lagos when it's a festive period. A lot of people are out there wanting to buy something, one thing or the other for the holiday. So we're going to be meeting a lot of people, and not just because we're going to be meeting a lot of people, we're also going to be seeing a lot of things, a lot of crazy things that will not happen with same people. But yeah, they are same people. We are same people, but we just tend to do things roughly sometimes, because trust me, if you don't do it that way, you stay there. So guys, keep watching. So guys, here we are. I'm trying not to make this video like I'm making a video, because there are policemen beside me or not far from here. So basically what happens here is a lot of jargon, but I have to explain. At that other side, there's a lane for cars going to the island, and by this side of the road you can see the lane for buses coming from the island. But yeah, some things have been done here that buses now no longer take the road that's supposed to take them back to the island, but instead they reverse back to the island. And reversing back to the island is not that when they reverse, the cars coming down from the island wait for them. No, they go clashing into each other. And unfortunately, I've been in a situation where a man was hit on impact because of confusion whether a bus was going or was coming. And these things have been happening. And let me tell you, the sickest part of this whole bullshit is that policemen are out there. They are the one right here collecting fee for every buses that pass. Just like this bus that is taking a reverse turn back to the island. He has to pay a little amount of money to be granted passage, and this money is collected by the Nigerian police. They get paid for allowing this nonsense to happen. And that individual I told you was hit by a car because of the confusion of buses that were taking reverse back to the island is a case study. I don't know how many people that has happened to, but I only saw that one because I was there. So this is what happens in Lagos, and this is not due to the festive period. This is just due to lack of empathy for human life and so much joy when you see chaos. Because I don't know why you would want to take the left when everybody, or when it is designed to take the right. It's not my business, but yes, it is my business because I'm a Nigerian and things like this. In fact, I've been in a situation where I was in one of these buses and they were taking a reverse turn back just for a container to be coming, and also he's confused, and I was like, is this how I'm going to die? But yeah, I didn't die. That's why I could make this video, and we'll be showing you where it all ends and how this nonsense actually started. So let's keep watching. There is a man coming down, driving down on the reverse from the outskirts. Instead of him to pass that other lane over there, can you see that other lane? Yeah, there's another lane where he's supposed to pass, but instead he's right here walking on reverse back to the island. Yes, and people get confused many times because these are the rightful owners of the road and they are already taking their own way. Now, for people that don't know how it works, they are there waiting like, oh, what's happening?
The situation endangers the pedestrians more because they can see cars are coming from a particular direction, and all of your attention will be fixed on that, trying to avoid them. But yeah, right at your front, there's another coming on reverse. Yes, people might have gotten used to this situation. But what about new people that are not used to the island, who just came to buy something randomly? And yeah, as a normal human being, you focus more on the parts where cars are coming from. But now, they have turned the road into a roller coaster ride. While you are going up, another one is coming down. And this has become a very, very normal thing around here. A normal thing that now when people take buses that take them on reverse, they don't bother complaining again. In fact, I've been in a situation where a bus took the right road and the people in the bus were like, why didn't you take the reverse turn? Because I guess that one will beat the traffic on the other side. And I was like, how did we get used to this chaos? How did we manipulate our brains to think this is right? But most importantly, it will only be right when we are thinking about ourselves. I don't think it will ever be right when we think of people that could make mistakes with this situation. And I dare tell you, the day I saw that man being hit by a car, I felt very bad. But still, there are many times I'm coming to the island and I want to rush down there. And I'll also be open at the back of my mind. Could they please take the reverse turn?
Guys, this is the reality of being a Lagosian. The reason why these drivers would rather come all the way from the mainland to the island on a reverse through a one-way road is because of this mini traffic you see here. This traffic is caused by the same set of men who refuse to go to the garage and properly call passengers, but rather they stay on the main road calling passengers, and because of this, cars can't move. They are the cause of their problem. Instead of solving this problem, they would rather create another problem just to cover up for the problem that has not been solved. So guys, this is Lagos. Lagos is chaotic. Lagos is a lot of things. We look very, 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 very beautiful on the outside, but on the inside, there are a lot of things going on. And part of them are these things that I'm pointing out to you. My own, like I always say, is to create awareness. And for you to watch, I will show you the problems. And you can say whatever you think needs to be said. This is an issue, not just on the mainland or the island. It's an issue that is a very conversant in every part of Lagos State. So guys, tell me what you think, because on this part or at this point I'll be ending this video. My name is Latifa and I will see you in the next video.